All right, look, now Andrew's up, and he's not even participating in the podcast. No, he's being a dick. He's trying to prove.
Crime and penalties, you fucking bitch.
What did I say? Okay, crime and penalties. Dude, should we restart?
You need to apologize.
All right, fine.
Fucking apologize.
Are we restarting?
Yeah, we'll restart.
All right, restart it. All right, here we go. Yeah. What's up, everybody? It is Jock Docs, episode 4, with Big Pappy Daddy, Big Al, and little baby bozo, Andrew Collin. What's up, everybody? This is this week we're doing crime and penalties. I fucked up. I called it crime and punishment the last time we had to restart, but you know that's just part of showbiz. Crime and Penalties is a story of the Danbury Trashers, a minor league hockey team created and started by Jimmy Galante, known associate for the, something crime family. I mean, it's an Italian name. You can assume it's a mafia family. Funny thing about Jimmy, though, he didn't want the team all for himself. In fact, he let his son, AJ Galante, be the star and, the GM of the team, okay? So imagine, all right, you're playing Xbox in your basement, right? You're doing the be a GM mode, right? You're starting your own season on Madden or NHL or FIFA, and instead of your dad coming down, calling you gay and asking why you won't get outside or, you know, you're going to have to start paying rent, he says, hey, you're pretty good at this. How would you like to have your own team? That's exactly what Jimmy did for his son AJ, made his dreams come true. And he was a good fucking dad.
I mean, he's a great father. It was the Genevieve family. Genevieve.
It was the Genevieve.
that was the family. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of people when they're 17, maybe they get a used car, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like what happened, like the dad.
What did you get when you were 17?
HPV. Pretty bad.
Yeah? Okay.
No, I didn't get it. I wasn't that cool. I didn't get laid until I was a freshman in college.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's pathetic.
I mean, you couldn't carve out some time with a lady to maybe, like, you know, desecrate a back seat somewhere?
I mean, I tried. I did hook up one time. I got a blowjob in my Explorer while listening to LL Cool J one time. And
Which
fogged
song?
that bitch out. Backseat of my Jeep. Pretty much straight. Like, I wasn't that creative, dude.
Dude, I remember, did you ever have, like, a sex playlist in college?
No.
No. Yeah, I did. I thought it was
What
cool.
was yours?
Oh, man. It was bad.
What was on
all
there?
right, you want to hear? You know what the first song was? It was Daddy's Home by Usher.
How's that go? I was listening to Burn yesterday.
It was like, you know your daddy's home. I'm like, the fuck? You know what the second song was?
Daddy's gone.
AO Technology by 50 Cent and Justin Timberlake.
Who do you think you were? Were you fucking
Dude,
like...
I was...
What, do you have a mirror on your dorm
I was
room
outside
ceiling?
of my own head, dude.
Yeah, dude.
It's my entire freshman, sophomore year of college can be summed up in that one meme of Patrick Bateman, flexing to himself in the mirror while having sex.
So pretty much you just came to your own biceps. This is going to really annoy listeners by hearing that. But
I'm drinking Gatorade.
Did you get laid in high school?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it sounds like a guy that makes that kind of playlist is just expecting to get pussy. I mean, you
exactly.
were... Yeah.
I was in the UHL, the minor leagues, and then college I thought, oh, man, here we go. Big time.
Oh, so you went into freshman year a little bit older.
I went into freshman year, and I said, hey, everybody on the floor, if you guys got any questions...
Daddy's
or you need some tips? I just want to get your attention. Baby, you. But like, yeah, you think that's like, okay, I'm going to put on some tunes and they're going to love. Like, you still have no idea that you're just supposed to, like, I don't know, like, dirty talk or be present.
Oh, I mean, hooking up in the quiet with the sounds. I definitely always played like Dave Matthews. I never actually, I guess I threw on rap in high school with LL, but it takes a certain kind of confidence where you're just like, I'm going to lay some fucking pipe if I put on fucking
Usher,
50
dude.
Cent.
Usher, 50 Cent.
Yeah.
Something special. Because, like, and then the beat is very, so you're doing I always thought it was good to do the jackhammer.
Yeah. Just getting sets.
Which is insane.
Yeah. That's more.
That doesn't feel good. That must hurt your pelvic floor.
Yeah, it doesn't feel too romantic if you're not kissing her, you're not looking at her, you're just fucking as fast as you can. It's like almost like a competition.
You never know.
Yeah, well, yeah, you just think harder is better. And I learned.
I went to Catholic school. You don't have sex ed. I mean, they should do. You'd probably get fired if you were a sex ed teacher showing people like, look, start from the neck.
Yeah.
Okay. Say something sexy. Be like, you're so hot, and then go from there.
And then suck the priest's dick.
How come I'm talking and nobody's writing anything down?
I lost my virginity. The girl, I went out to a sorority formal, and she gave me $80 to go get drinks, and I just got fucking hammered because, I mean, she had a lot of money. She gave me like I was a little hooker, and then I fucking took her home, and I had whiskey dick. I couldn't. It was just
you didn't mash it in there.
Slop, just fucking slop.
You didn't flip it up. You didn't like turn it into.
Sure, to mush it. I just
mushed.
It was like we were scissoring.
Mush.
Yeah, I just apologized.
Mush.
I fucked her again though senior year and made up for it.
Fuck yeah, hell yeah, dude.
I really like that.
You think about how much pussy AJ Galante must have gotten. AJ Galante being the 17-year-old in this story. I mean, we should start from the beginning. There's just a lot of like background in the documentary about the Galante family. Jimmy Galante was the largest, I think, what do you call it, a collector of trash?
Yeah, you make it sound like he's an artist.
Yeah, he sounds
like an art gallery.
Yeah, he's a hoarder of trash.
Yeah, he started a truck company. He started with one. He worked his way up, and
I'm sure through nefarious means.
Yeah, just through hard work and gunpoint. You know, just a fucking simple gun in the mouth.
That must be so easy going into a negotiation, being like, I mean, if this goes bad, I'll just threaten to kill him.
I mean, I think you lead with that.
No, I don't think you lead with that.
You think you try to negotiate numbers first?
I mean,
you go, oh, by the way.
I think all these Italian guys fancy themselves as very good with people skills.
Yeah. I like this. Back of a napkin, he just wrote, I have a gun. Yeah. You know, it's like, there is something to it where you want to seem like you're somewhat intelligent. You're not all fucking
This guy,
brass.
Jimmy, also had the most, you'll see it in the doc if you watch it, it's the most frightening face of anyone I've seen in a long time. These eyes that just, what do you call them, shark eyes?
Shark eyes. They're just dead.
They're dead. Like, he would just look at you like, I'll do anything. I don't care.
You're
not even a person to me. I have no empathy.
I mean, it's everyone knows talk about him. They either they're afraid of him. They fear him.
Yeah,
and that's like a big thing in like Italian culture. Is like, do you rather be feared or loved? And they're like, I'd rather be feared.
I'd rather be mushed.
Yeah, I'd rather be mushed with my fucking cock while listening to Dave Matthews.
That's what he would do. He'd go into other rival trucking companies and said, "Listen,
you think your dick's soft?
There's 3 ways. There's 3 ways we could do this.
They're all fucking.
I could mush you." Or I could mush you.
Or we could just figure out a nice deal.
Or we could fill you.
Or I have a gun.
Yeah, or 4 ways. Sorry.
You want the soft mush or the hard gun? That's what I say. You want to fucking... So what was kind of cool, though, kind of cool is why he bought AJ the team. He went to jail. They show this up top. He went to jail for a little while, for about 7 or 8 months. His son... started to, maybe a little bit longer actually, his son started to play hockey, and he showed like an intense, even when he was young, he really showed like a love for hockey.
Mm-hmm, loved it.
So his dad comes out, his son gets hurt playing hockey. He's like fierce. He's like taking out his anger for his dad, for them locking up his dad.
Yeah.
On everyone else.
I mean, his son was a goon, put it point blank.
Yeah.
Like his son, he couldn't skate. I mean, look, I'm coming from a hockey background, no big deal. Division I at the club level.
Yeah, club.
Guy couldn't skate. He had no hockey sense. Definitely wasn't the first guy in the corner. But let me tell you, I mean, if you're in the open ice with your head down, AJ Galante was going to probably take his stick and whack you over the fucking head with it.
Yeah, I mean, he
was a goon. He was like a goon, but like...
I wonder how many fathers were like, don't hit him back because his dad.
Oh, that's a good point. I never even thought about that.
I think a lot of those kids fake getting hit.
Yeah, a lot of those kids. Wow, AJ, you're so strong.
You're so strong, AJ.
You're so strong. I wish I was cool like you.
Dude, AJ had 600 goals his junior year. He's like, why am I not getting recruited? It's like, dude, no, but I think when a dad goes to jail, I would think when he gets out, he wants to like impress his son. He wants to do whatever he can to get back in his son. Like, I wish my dad went to jail and then he'd buy me, like a fucking Ferrari or some shit.
You think that's what he would do? I don't think.
I think they go above and beyond when they get out. or not anything.
Well, they always said, I mean, you see this guy Jimmy, and you're like, I think he could, like, you know, he would murder a small family, but not his own family, because he loved his. I feel like it was very much like he was like, I'd do anything for my kids. It very is like it's very much a Soprano archetype,
Yeah.
like because Jimmy is like this feared guy, but like also they're both named AJ, I guess, in Sopranos in this show, but this AJ in the documentary isn't a total fuck up.
Yeah.
He's like actually pretty smart and capable.
Yeah.
Which is like a just stark contrast, but yeah, he wants like the best for him.
It is interesting when a guy like a mob boss loves his family, but he loves them only so much because he murders everyone else. You know what I mean? Like he's like I have to redeem it somehow. It's somehow like redeeming probably when he's alone. He's probably like, well, if I treat my kids good, it makes up for the fact that I cut this guy's dick off. You know what I mean? Like it balances out.
It'll make up for the fact that I mushed all my business associates.
And so then he ends up like he loves his kid. He fucking has him. He brings wrestlers to the birthday parties. The Rock was there. They didn't mention that, which I thought was interesting.
I mean, they did mention it.
No, they just showed The Rock. They didn't mention his. They should.
Oh, they
Triple
should
H.
notice the name is Triple H, The Rock. I mean, all the big ones. Yeah,
I know, but they didn't. I mean, you would think they would have made the fact that The Rock was there a bigger deal. Maybe.
That's very funny to see all these massive dudes also like go over to Jimmy and be like, "Hey, Jimmy, is it cool if I have like cheese on my burger?" Or,
oh yeah, they all kissed
and
the
he's
ring.
like, "Hey, why don't you wait your turn?"
Yeah.
Hey, Triple H, why don't you wait your turn?
Hey, Triple H, I want you to go let AJ knock you out. And AJ just fucking beats the shit out of Triple H. He's like, that's my boy. And AJ's like, man, I am tough, dude.
Yeah, man, I am.
I am fucking tough.
I mean, he did acknowledge in the documentary. He goes, "Every opportunity I've had has come from my father."
Yeah.
He was pretty honest about it.
I think AJ was, I mean, very endearing for that situation. For a nepotism kind of baby, he came off.
OG
like,
Nepo baby.
Yeah, it's a different kind of Nepo baby. You know what I mean?
What kind of Nepo baby would you like to be? I mean, like, there's sports Nepo babies.
I mean, something
like, you know, comedy Nepo babies. I mean, there aren't really any comedy Nepo babies. Do we know any children of comedians that are?
Well, I think there's a Nepo baby where, like, let's say he just became president of the trash company, and he didn't really have to do anything. You know what I mean? He's just like, oh.
But that probably would have happened anyway, no?
Maybe instead of the hockey team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because he lost the I mean, if he doesn't, yeah. I mean, we're getting ahead of ourselves, but like.
But it's cool to be a Nepo baby where you're given a team, and he did a lot with it. You know what I mean? Like, as opposed to just being like the Nepo baby that's just like, oh, you're the boss's kid. You got an office. It's not that
I can't
cool.
get over like how much pussy he probably got. Like senior year of high school, you own the hottest hockey team, the only hockey team in town.
Yeah, it's the only team in town. I mean, who knows the quality of pussy he was getting? I mean, it was probably a lot of hair gel or like hairspray.
I mean, also the lineup of beards you will see in this documentary are fantastic. I mean, there's nobody has an out of shape beard. Everybody is the pencil thin drip of
Clean.
AJ Galante, clean
Chin strap.
I'm talking a classic oversized Mitchell and Ness jersey.
Did you ever try chin strap? I don't know if you can
I
grow
can't
it.
do
You
a
can't
chin
grow
strap,
it,
dude. I would look Amish. I would look.
I tried it for a second.
You didn't.
It's a look.
Could you do it now if you wanted to?
I could, but I don't know if my jaw is defined enough to. Like a chin strap would look like I'm making up a jaw. I'm making a jaw.
I'm making a jaw.
But then you would see the chins hanging underneath the jaw.
Underneath the chin strap.
Yeah, it would be like, who are you trying to fool, dude? Also, dude, he did call himself the LeBron James of hockey. So we say he's humble, but he was like,
Yeah.
It's like you're owning the team that your dad bought. I'm like LeBron. You know, That was a little bit of a stretch.
He wore the same earrings as LeBron.
That is true. And the same pants.
And the same band.
They were pretty baggy. Yeah. So AJ, though, he kind of like Eminem kind of dude, you know?
Yeah, I mean, but that was the zeitgeist. I imagine this was also stuff you wore in high school.
I went through a lot of phases. I definitely played with that phase.
Like a wankster, sort of.
Yeah, wankster. Rage Against the Machine I did a little bit of.
Yeah, what was that?
That was fucking like kind of the shorts you're wearing, like long jean shorts and like fucking fuck society. And then I did Dave Matthews, hemp necklace.
Oh, a hemp necklace.
Did you ever do that?
Fuck out of here. No, dude.
You're younger than
I was
me.
Abercrombie. Abercrombie hadn't hit.
No, Abercrombie hit hard at my age.
I mean,
I was probably going out at your age, I would think. When
What?
you were in high school, Abercrombie was still peaking?
no, it was like middle school and then like beginning of high school.
Yeah.
Abercrombie was it.
What would you wear to a party in high school? What are you
Okay.
wearing?
Jeans.
Tee, just whatever.
A tee.
Yeah. What did you wear to school? Same shit.
No, actually, I went to all-boy Catholic school, so I'd have
Uniform?
Dude, no. I'd wear khakis, sneakers, polo, okay? Sweater. Sweats. You can't wear a sweatshirt. I'd wear a sweater
Yeah.
to look cool. And then that was about it.
No, I went to
I wish
Christian
this was
school, too.
funnier. I wish this was
No,
funnier.
it is.
We're fucking blowing it right now.
I don't think
We're
blowing it
fourth
at all.
episode in. We're blowing it.
I think this is the best episode by far.
I'm about to kill you.
Let's fight.
I'm about to mush
I'll
you.
fight you. I'm not afraid of you.
I'm fucking losing my mind. It's always so goddamn hot in this apartment.
Well, if I turn on the AC, it'll ruin the fucking sound.
I know. I'm just lashing out. I don't know
Why are you so sad?
I had to pay $1,800
there it
for
is.
my car the other day, and then my roommate asked me for rent. So we got a bit of an issue.
Yeah, I just spent $500 on mine.
Yeah, so this is
Yeah, it's the worst.
we're living in LA. I mean, you know what happens in LA? People just fuck you up. Life fucks you up.
It's hard. It's a hard place.
Yeah.
But you know what?
I
It's
want to
not worth
I
it.
don't want to be hard. I want to be mushed.
You just want it all mush.
I just want it all mushed.
No, you want your dad to buy you fucking
I
LA
want-
Galaxy hockey team.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want my dad to buy me a hockey team. If I bought a hockey team, I bet I could run it as well as Jimmy Galante.
For sure.
Do you think you could?
No.
No?
I'm not good with fucking
Numbers?
Numbers or like there'd just be little things that I just wouldn't pay attention to. If I had to fill out any form, they'd be like, "You didn't fill out the fucking refrigerator form." Now we have mice, and I'm like, "Well, fuck, fucking tear it down,
That's the one thing we need to do.
tear it down."
We need to keep the ice frozen.
Yeah, the ice would definitely be melted. Like, so get them rollerblades.
Get them.
Get them rollerblades.
Come on, guys, just one game or 5 or the whole season.
Fucking. So then they end up.
They bought the team.
Bought the team for him, and
then
then he comes out big. He comes out. He needs something big,
He needs a big
a
splash.
big name.
Big name. I mean, you got to. You're the first hockey team. What do you get? Who would you get?
I mean, I would get fucking probably
LeBron James.
Mario Lemieux if he wasn't Gretzky.
Yeah, you get Gretzky. And you know what? Crazy thing is, he gets Gretzky.
Damn, how did I know? He fucking got the Gretzky.
He got, Brent Gretzky.
Brent Gretzky, Wayne Gretzky's younger brother, which just shows how good Wayne Gretzky is.
Yeah, they were like, yeah, we can get Brent, dude.
It's like getting Tony Rock. That's like an inside thing. I don't know. Maybe he's good at comedy. I've never watched it.
Brent Gretzky,
Yeah, he. You know what's funny? Brent didn't come up again in the whole documentary.
No, just once. I mean, I don't think he was good.
Yeah.
Well, like the way they were putting together this team, it was very reminiscent of like Ocean's 11 or any other like heist movie when they're like, we got to put together our crew. Then they got Brent Gretzky, and then who was the next guy? One-Eyed Willie. It was a guy named One-Eyed Willie.
Well, yeah, they get. First, then the FBI finally gets introduced. Right before that, then they start going into everyone else. But anyways, the FBI, a bunch of dweebs. They have this thing called Pale. I forget.
Pale Rider.
Yeah, which is PAIL because it's trash. Get
Okay.
it?
Yep.
They're funny. The fucking FBI.
They're so good.
They're such fucking dweebs. I don't root for them at all.
Why would you, dude? I mean, imagine if the Danbury Trashers would be a TikTok success today.
Oh, they'd be huge.
Yeah. I mean, you know those things where they do with the sports teams where the social media manager will, like, catch them before they go out for practice and then put the thing in. They go, like, favorite breakfast food. I bet, like, everyone on the Danbury Trashers would be like, nails, pussy,
Yeah, cocaine.
cocaine.
Fucking yeah, dude. It would be like that
I'll kill you.
Savannah baseball team, but
The
way
Savannah.
fucking cooler.
Yeah, well, the Savannah Bananas is like a shtick. Like, the Danbury Trashers would be – because they wouldn't be able to, like, keep up and keep paying as many people. Like, I feel like they would have to turn to, like, true scumbags.
Yeah.
Where they'd be like, I know how to skate, but I was in prison for 3 years for manslaughter.
Yeah, but now watch me do this TikTok dance.
Yeah.
And hate every fucking second of
Yeah.
it. No, yeah, it'd be more
Our
like
special guests for tonight are the Island Boys.
So then they go. The guy's like, "Well, I need someone to really help this out." AJ's like, "I gotta have a guy. I don't know what I need, but
The guy to help them make decisions.
an old Tommy T-Bone Papazello comes in, and who do you think he is? Do you think he's another player? You think he's Wayne Gretzky's uncle? No, he's his 8th grade coach. I don't even think he was the head coach.
No,
And he was fucking.
there's video of him practicing with the kids, and he's just decking,
Fucking throwing them into the boards. Just fucking destroying them.
destroying them.
And they go to him, they go,
He's on the couch, bald now,
Yeah.
smoking a cigar, big glasses. What does he say?
he goes, if you're asking if I check kids into the boards, I did.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cocaine's one hell of a drug. Which I don't know if he got from the Dave Chappelle fucking
Dude,
thing.
if
Do
you
think?
watch enough of these docs, like some people you're like, I mean, don't get me wrong, this Tommy guy's a beauty, but like, you know, he was like, oh, I'm going on camera. Like, he's like, I got a couple lines for you. Oh, I'll give it to you real straight.
Oh, dude, I don't know.
Like, he prepared for it. He was like, cocaine's a hell. I mean, no question, he's doing cocaine. He's currently doing cocaine as we make this podcast.
Yeah, he definitely was a method actor for this. But
Yeah.
you got to think, like, what else is, after he's done, what he's going to go back to coach 8th grade? Like, this is his Super Bowl.
Yeah, this
getting
is it.
this one interview. Like,
This
this
is
is
it.
And he fucking nailed it.
Yeah, and you know afterwards, he like asked the crew, he's like, what, you guys don't want to like hang out or anything? I'm like, come on, we're going to have some real fun.
Yeah. You want to go beat up kids?
Yeah, you want to? Hey, listen, I got to practice later. You can just hit him, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, so the next guy he got was Brad Wingfield, who fucking had 17 surgeries, broke everything, but he was a fucking monster.
Yeah, what did he just get out of prison, by the
Yeah,
way?
he just got out of prison.
Just got out of prison when they got him.
Yeah.
He just got out of
Still
prison.
had his skates on.
Yeah. It would have been helpful. Imagine you go to prison, you're like, Brad, you got to take those off. It's like, hey, I'm a hockey player, you know?
That's what I'm in for.
Hey, come on, bro.
He missed a finger. He had a finger cut off, probably from a skate. Then,
His nickname was Wingnut.
bro, guy was a fucking beast.
I mean, he looks like a human pit bull. That's the only way to describe him.
And then the son, AJ Galante, is like, I didn't really know that much about owning a team. He's like, all I knew was video games and Google. And he found this dude. He's like, it was funny. He had like a beautiful mind moment. He's like, I just put together the numbers.
I
Meanwhile,
was looking
he
at
just-
like stats. Like, this is how
Yeah.
this plays. I was looking at like stats and patterns,
and batted.
dude. And then I came across this guy.
Yeah, dude.
That was the best way. He's like, I mean,
It's so funny.
they never
yeah.
they interviewed one of his high school teachers. I bet like if you asked any of them, they would have been like, yeah, you just stopped going to school after sophomore year.
Dude, I love him like fucking, like they had it like beautiful mind, but he's really just typing in Google like with 2 fingers, just
Yeah.
fucking like a goddamn gorilla.
Good hockey player.
Yeah.
Good spelled GEWD.
Yeah, dude.
Good hockey.
But he fucking came across One-Eyed Willie.
Look at this. Here's one of the things. I just remember this big guy on the ice taking the puck from us.
That's Tommy fucking.
Tommy Pompacella taking the puck from us, burying 6th and 7th graders into the boards.
He's like, this is the guy I need. There he is.
Oh my god!
Fucking nailed him into
Jesus
the board.
Christ! I was like, this guy is this guy's a little crazy. Did I check kids into the boards while I was coaching them? Absolutely. Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Bro.
I mean,
Look at
T-Bone.
that motherfucker.
This might go down as one of the best characters we've seen. He was the equipment manager for like all these different places. I mean,
He looks like he ran. He looks like he could have been Jimmy Galante. You know what I mean?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, but I don't think anyone was actually taking T-Bone seriously. That's the thing. I think T-Bone is one of those guys in your crew who's like everyone's cheerleader.
Yeah.
He's the cheerleader. Where it's like his life, sure, might be in shambles, but he's gonna go the extra mile to make sure everyone's set up. Like he's hanging out. He's
He'll
like,
do the
"Hey,
dirty
how's
work.
it
He'll
going?"
deflate the balls. He'll do like weird shit. He'll like
Which is
which
like,
he
yeah.
did. He made sure the other team didn't have hot water. That
Yeah.
was his main thing.
He would give
gave
him
him
six
shitty
towels,
towels.
six towels for a whole team.
6 thin towels, and then he did one other thing. I forget what the other.
Oh yeah, he stole the goalie pads.
Yeah, he stole the other team's goalie pads. But dude, he dresses like he owns half of New Jersey.
Yeah, dude, he looked swag as fuck, dude.
He does look swag as fuck. So then they got. Then he found this Nigerian dude, the Nigerian Nightmare.
The Nigerian
Bro, this is all he just saw patterns, dude.
he saw patterns.
And then he got the 2 brothers. The Nigerian guy learned hockey by doing figure hockey.
Yeah, figure skating. And then the two brothers who are very funny in the documentary, they're like a classic,
Amasello
classic,
brothers.
the Amasello bros. They're classic, twin brother. Like, hey, you stop talking. Hey, I'm talking here. Oh, bro, you gonna let me finish? Come on.
They're perfect.
They're also perfect.
Everyone looks like they were casted.
Yeah, very much so. I mean, it is like the perfect motley crew of hockey players because Jimmy Carlante's finding those patterns.
And then he's just giving them all cash.
Yeah.
Like anyone that comes to the team, $10,000 cash.
Yeah, that was the best way. That was I think why they succeeded so early because they said like everything was paid under the table. Their family members of players would just be put on the payroll of the trash company, and it was just the best steaks, the best dinners. They would drive them to New York City. They got good like compensation. I mean, kind of like the life. I mean, most of these guys, you got to remember, they're minor league hockey players. Minor league hockey is the lowest form. Like, the UHL is like the third division, dude. The AHL guys barely make shit. Being in, like, the UHL, you're, I mean, just day-to-day, like, living out of, like, a fucking shitty rental apartment, just trying to make anything happen. And most of these guys, like, one of the guy, what's the guy? One-eyed fucking shithead?
Willie, yeah.
One-eyed Willie.
He was going to be a pro.
One-Eye Willie was
knocked out.
Yeah, was going to be a pro, and then the first shift of his training camp with like the Winnipeg, he gets an eye knocked out, and he's like, "All right." And then AJ was like, "I got this guy who can't leave." That's what he's saying. He was like, very much, he's a great goal scorer, but everyone knows he'll never make it.
And he could only score from one side.
Yeah, he could only score from the right.
Yeah, he's great from the right. I do love that we do give AJ a lot of credit, the son. But really, if you it's kind of like the Live Tour, where they can just give these guys granted $1 billion to these hockey players, or to the golfers. But like, if you have unlimited cash, like you said, no one's making money. We give AJ credit, but his dad, like AJ probably couldn't have fucking signed some of the players if he was limited to whatever the shit that he had. You know what I mean? You got sneeze?
No, I was about to sneeze.
Oh, good. Nice.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't want to kill your momentum. But, yeah, he was limited. But, I mean, he made good players. I mean, even fucking Mike Rupp, the guy they eventually signed when the lockout happened, he goes, be honest, he put together a good team.
Yeah. But I'm saying, could he have put together a team without his daddy? You know what I mean?
I mean, he wouldn't even have had the team without his daddy.
That's
all
true,
of this is like,
yeah.
We're already starting from a base of non-reality.
Yeah, that's true.
So, like, now we're analyzing, like, was he a good GM? Why is he a GM is what we should be asking.
It's a good point.
It's because years of decay have allowed the mafia to penetrate our institutions.
Hey, don't blame
our
the
business community.
So then they have their first game. It's a big game. Jimmy calls down to the box to Wingfield, and he goes, right away, drop the gloves. You're fighting right when the puck drops. So right away, that's the kind of team they're going to be. They're the fucking trashers. They're going to lean into being the heel. They're going to fucking want to be hated. They get it from wrestling. Like, they're big wrestlers. They're like, whatever. So Wingfield drops his gloves, beats the fuck out of this dude. Commissioner's like, I can't do that.
The commissioner is another rotating character, whereas you have fun bald guy, Tommy Pompicelli, then you have lame bald guy, the UHL commissioner, who kind of looks, he's a very short guy, and he's just like, I told AJ, you will not make an embarrassment out of this league. You will not make an embarrassment out of this sport.
Yeah.
And then what do I come to find out? And then, like, every time he would come to the Danbury, there would be like 6 fights. He goes, 1 or 2 fights, that's fine. 7 in a game?
Yeah, 7 or 8.
7 or 8?
They were throwing body bags on the fucking ice.
Oh, my, dude. The fans, he's like, Section 102, I've never heard such disgusting things in my life.
And then he just goes, they were yelling, you bald fuck, which is just a fucking...
The commissioner said, like, this is the only team where I've had to suspend the equipment manager. He suspended T-Bone.
Yeah. T-Bone had to be put in the penalty box. Dude.
Yeah, dude. He suspended T-Bone. He said, hey, just please, T-Bone, stop it.
So you have this commissioner, though, that's like, fucking, this is... we both have a kind of or at least I have the theory that he started getting some cash himself.
He had to have been. It had to have been. I mean, because, like, if he had stuck to his principles, there's no way that team makes it past, like, 20 games.
Yeah.
Because I think the other teams probably complain, and they're like, this isn't hockey.
Who's going to enforce You're gonna go to a fucking mobster and be like, "Excuse me, yeah, look, I'm laying down the law." Like,
Well, that's why, like, dude, I think you're like Jimmy Galante. You just put a gun in people's mouth. I mean, I think that was always the idea. But I feel like these guys, once they get a reputation for being fearsome, then they show up to every meeting and they go, "Oh, that was easy." They go, "I must be great with people."
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, I have a really soft edge.
You know what? I read How to Make Friends
And Influence People.
and influence people by fucking whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
They
what.
like
that's what
they touch his hand and then he's like, and he's like, "No, I'm your friend."
Yeah, I'm your friend.
With eyes that have seen multiple deaths. I've stabbed and killed people.
But you know what?
But you seem cool.
Yeah, it must have been that conference I went to. Yeah, dude.
I saw Jordan Belfort.
Yeah, Jordan Peterson.
Jordan
Fucking-
I've been watching Jordan Peterson. Dude, my dad sent me a Jordan Peterson.
Oh, they love him. Dads fucking love Jordan.
Dads love JB, dude.
They do that instead of fathering themselves. They'll just send you a video of like, clean your bed. Just make your bed.
My dad's getting into the motivational TikToks, though. It's really not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's sending me TikToks where he's just like, my kids, like, he sent me one where this guy kept talking about, he's like, my kids are going to be alphas. My kids are going to be prepared, all right? I'm not going to shelter them from life. And then I, like, no context either. No text underneath, like, this is what I was trying to do. Or, like, anything. I'm like,
Yeah.
What does this even mean?
Just keeps it kind of open-ended.
Or, yeah,
like, you figure it out.
Yeah, a lot of TikToks where it's like the 1% of people, right, who get up and then make it happen, waking up 4 a.m, okay? Asking themselves, how can I be better today? Getting better. Those are the people. And I go, I'm like, why are you sending this? I'm a comedian.
I hate those
I'm clearly
ones.
not doing any of this.
Dude,
I don't want to do any of this. Also, I like your ESPN hat, by the way.
Oh, thank you. It's
that
a
new?
vintage special, actually, from years ago. And I never rocked it. And then all of a sudden, started growing my hair out. I'm like feeling fucking.
How's the hair?
It's getting longer.
Yeah, take the hat off. Oh, come on. All right.
Yeah.
All right, not bad.
I thought I was like stuck with the short guy hair for the rest of my life because I'm kind of, it's like receding a little bit.
You worried about it?
I mean, I'm 43. My older brother's bald. My dad's bald. I went to my older brother. I was like, "Yeah, I'm worried about my hair." He's like, "You made it. You made it to 40. Like you made it like almost your whole life with a head of hair."
Yeah,
you
you've
know?
done it.
Yeah.
At this point,
that
you're
kind of
good.
changed the way I looked at it.
You're like, I think, yeah. Are you just thinking about everything now is free time, borrowed
Yeah,
time?
yeah. I'm on borrowed time for the next
I'm on
40 years of
borrowed
my
time,
life.
dog.
But
All right, sorry, we went off on a tangent.
no, I
there,
think
but
don't worry about the tangents.
I went on a tangent.
But why are you
This
worried about the
episode
tangents?
fucking blows, dude.
This is sad.
I just keep doing it. Every episode, I say,
just-
this episode sucks.
Dude. And I'm just like, no, dude, I swear, dude.
Every episode.
No, dude, this one's better than the last one.
Every episode, I spiral.
It's fucking episode like 600, and we've made $80 million.
Yeah.
You're like, this fucking podcast.
I'm like, I fucking hate this podcast.
you just cut your
dude.
wrist on the fucking pod.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Anyway, the big turning moment for the season in general. So, like the first inaugural season, mind you, this team only makes it one season. To reasons why we'll get to that reason. The big turning point: Wingnut breaks his leg from a cheap shot slew foot from a guy on
Josh Elzenga.
Josh
from
Elzenga.
Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Yeah, it's Kalamazoo team. And I mean, Brad goes down, and then they put up this big banner in the in the rink that says, "I'll be back."
I'll be back.
Brett Wingnut.
I'll tell you what, our job, if you don't write your own jokes, you're seen as a fucking loser.
Yeah.
Here you could just take fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger shit, make it your own. Oh, that's Wingfield's fucking quote.
Yeah, who cares, dude? He probably did say that.
He probably did. He probably did. Yeah, and didn't know.
I bet he did say that.
Didn't know.
Oh, I'll be back. That was pretty good. Where'd you come up with that yourself, Brad?
Yeah, dude, that's me. Cocaine's one hell of a drug, dude.
Okay, so no.
So fucking yeah, he gets his leg broken.
Speaking of which, like, speaking of Wingnut and his injury, like, do you think they had Tommy Pomposello fucking, like, I bet Tommy was giving all these guys, like, pain pills.
Oh, dude,
like,
these guys
just
took so
pumping
many
them with
pain
drugs.
pills. So much pain pills.
Oh,
Thing.
man.
You know what's great too is like that Jimmy Galante, that Jimmy. He got Italian Man of the Year. Like everyone was loving this dude.
Oh, everyone was loving it. I mean, the season was going so well. And when Brad went down, it kind of galvanized the team to start winning. They were winning 70% of their games.
Yes.
Stadium filled up. 10,000 people in the rink. I mean, this is like, by the way, like Danbury Ice Arena. Didn't he build the ice arena? Am I wrong with that?
I think you're wrong about that.
Okay, but it looked like really cool.
Yeah.
From like the video that they showed in the documentary, it looked like a real deal, professional, like at least semi-professional team.
Yeah.
It was really cool to see.
And then he breaks his leg. Then fucking Nigerian Nightmare fucking fucks some dudes up. He gets fucking suspended.
Yeah.
So then his dad goes to fucking AJ. He's like, find me a fucking score. And then
Well, also we forget Jimmy Galante. Also, then the same game fights a ref.
Oh yeah, he punched a ref in the face.
Yeah.
The ref told him to go fuck himself.
Yeah, and then Tommy Papacello, what does he say? You do not tell Jimmy Galante to go fuck himself. You do not tell him to go fuck himself. Dude, Jimmy Galante.
These are all 8th graders, dude. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's what I love about mobsters. They're just all insecure, and they're just like, "Oh, you called me gay? I'll murder your son." You know what I mean? I'll cut your fucking Rottweiler's legs off. Don't you dare fucking say I'm a pussy. It's so funny, dude. So they fucking get so the NHL season.
I'm sorry, I can't get over T-Bone, dude.
Oh, he's the best.
T-Bone just because like T-Bone is your dude. I want that guy in my corner so bad.
Yeah.
I mean, just dirty tricks, just being like, hey, I don't care. Like
You
he
never-
was he thought he was a wide. Like the minute he starts hanging out with Jimmy Galante, he's like, I'm a member now. I'm a mobster. It's like, no, dude, you're an equipment manager. But every single other thing is just like, you defend. I love that man, Jimmy Galante. It's like a fucking father to me, even though we're the same age.
Yeah, dude. He's like a father to me. He's 4 years younger than you.
He's 4 years. he's like a little brother / father.
Jimmy's like, all right, do we have laces for the skates?
Yeah,
he's like, yeah, I got the laces.
No, I forgot those. I was just wondering if I could have a hug.
Yeah, the people that act most mobster aren't the actual mobster.
No.
You know what I mean?
No, dude.
Fucking. So then the NHL gets they go on strike.
Lockout year.
Lockout. Which is the perfect fucking timing for Dansbury because they need a scorer and they got cash.
Perfect timing for Doonesbury, the comic book.
Yeah, Doonesbury. Fucking. So they call up Mike Rupp, who just scored a winning goal a year or two before with the Devils. Mm-hmm. So he's in town.
Good score.
And
good grind player. I mean, this is a guy that would be third line center on any NHL team in that period.
Yeah.
Mind you, like the NHL was like so different, like from what it is now to back then. Like back then, it was like a way more physical game. Guys were slower, so that's why like it wasn't out of place to see minor league hockey games where it would just turn into an absolute brawl.
Yeah.
Because that's all they could do. Like it was a way to get to the NHL if you could just fucking turn someone's face into fucking like a pulp.
yeah.
So that's I don't know. This is just an aside, but Mike Rupp, like, don't get me wrong. I mean, good hockey player, great hockey player, but like he wasn't a scorer. He wasn't Paul Correa. He was definitely no Tony Amonte. He was a good guy. But you go down to the UHL, which is like the third level of hockey. You've got yourself, another Brent Gretzky.
Yeah. I wonder what happened to Brent. Yeah. But even he's still, if you win the Stanley Cup just a year or two ago, you get a phone call to play in the UHL. You're like, I'm not. What? Are you fucking
absolutely
kidding
not.
me? It's like, yeah, I'm not going to go fucking
How'd he
play
get him
independent baseball.
Yeah.
They fucking offer him a duffel bag of cash. God, it's so fucking cool.
So great.
Oh, I'd love to be paid all cash. Everything. Just cash. No one has cash anymore.
I try and bring out cash. I like cash.
I'll fucking spend it, though.
I went to an open bar this weekend. Was the only guy.
How much cash did you bring out?
I brought out $20 in cash and fives. I was getting just you hold it out like this.
Yeah, you got in.
I immediately just there's 3 people that have been waiting. Like they're right over to me, and I'm like, thank you. I mean, that's the problem, dude. You're in LA, and you're around a bunch of fucking crypto kids. I mean, I don't even know what kids like. They don't do anything. I mean, they're actors, whatever.
Yeah.
There's a strike. I don't think they actually have any money, so. If you have cash and you can show it to real hardworking Americans, they'll look at you and they go, "That is non-taxable."
Dude, I love that. Like a $5 bill, you're like, this is my guy.
This guy fucks. Do you know Jimmy Galante?
this guy's blue collar. This guy's like us.
Yeah, and then I ordered 2 Miller High Lifes, and I asked for, and I said, "Is there anybody that could give me a Roadhead in my car?"
I got $5 more.
I have $5 more.
Bro, I bring out cash, it's gone. I don't know. I don't even know how.
But I also think that's a good system. If you come out with X amount of dollars and you go, all right, I'm done after this.
That's a good point.
I'd rather do that. I'd rather be like, all right, I have $65. I'm going to the bar.
I just miss cash. I miss the tangibleness.
I like holding
it. I like the feeling of it.
It also feels good to tip somebody right there. Boom.
Yeah.
As opposed to that must piss bartenders off whenever they're closing out a tab just like a single drink. And they just have to like bring you the receipt and then like, here you go. Like, why don't you just have money on you? This could have been easier.
Just throw some cash on the table.
Yeah, throw some D's on that bitch.
I wonder if strippers get paid in Venmo now. I haven't been in a strip club in a while.
I don't think so.
I still take cash.
When was your first strip club experience?
Oh, dude. My first ever strip? I mean, I grew up in Florida.
Yeah.
That's where I was like...
That's where you were weird?
Like when I was 11.
When you were weaned?
I mean, strip clubs in Florida are fucking disgusting. Like, just like everyone's just butt naked.
Yeah, well, that's...
Oh, you know what? My first strip club? I was driving back from Florida State. We did GHB the night before.
Oh, what is GHB?
It's like some liquid form, like bodybuilders would take it to get fucked up. You get fucked
What?
up, but it
Why
had
would
no calories.
bodybuilders-
Because there's no calories. Back in the day, it's called, so it was the date rape drug, and you just date rape yourself.
Oh, good.
So I would take it and then jerk off till I bleed.
Very nice.
Yeah, so I did that, and it's pretty cool. And partying at Florida State, we're driving back. We have like no money on us, and there's a strip club called Cafe Risque in Ocala, Florida.
Oh my god.
And they said chicken wings. There's so many signs in Florida for this place, and we went in. Me and my buddy Rusty. It was the first time I ever like saw a vagina like fucking in the light. Like it was like 1
In the light?
Yeah, like in the light. Like it was fucking a lot of pussy. And
how much light were there? LED lights?
Yeah, there was a disco ball above her
This was the only
Yeah.
strip club where all the lights were turned on.
Bro.
We don't want you to miss anything.
And so speaking of cash, we spent all the money. We had no money for tolls, so I had to get receipts for tolls because I had no cash left. Fucking, it was fun. That was fun. That was my first ever. Yeah. Anyhow, back to NHL. What else?
Back to the UHL. All right.
So then garbage salesman. Oh, Scrappy, who played.
No, we're skipping ahead. Wingnut comes back.
Oh, you're not doing the mascot.
Oh well, the mascot. I mean that comes, but Wingnut comes back. We guys stick to hockey. Wingnut comes back. They play Kalamazoo again, and this is like the big game, because everyone's like, yeah, Brad's gonna go out there and kill this guy. That's all they feasted on, watching violence. This crowd in Danbury.
They got on Sports Center. Everyone's talking about it.
Yeah,
everyone's talking about
it. I mean, and then that's why like the commissioner ultimately was
in Section 102.
In Section 102, that he goes,
fuck.
yeah, everyone, hey, I might be a bald fuck. Well, whatever. Hey, it's all fun. Can I get another bag of cash, please?
Another duffel?
Yeah, can I get another duffel? But then they lose the championship. They lose the Colonial Cup, sadly. I mean, they put together a good team, but they just couldn't hack it at the end, sadly. I think because they just had too many rough guys, too many big, hulking bodies. When the game, they needed more skill guys. But, Mike Rupp can't do it all. And after the season, what happens, Andrew?
Well, they put a little sting for old Jimmy Galante and Matty the horse, who now goes by Matthew for some reason, because he's older and he looks like taxidermy.
This guy, Matty the horse, is an old mobster who looks he looks taxidermied. That's like his eyes are always like very wide.
So they had 117 counts for the indictment on fucking Jimmy Galante, and they fucking took him down. They took down the mayor. And then the state senator, this motherfucker, Senator Blumenthal, who was at the original game,
this wasn't the state. No, this wasn't the state senator.
Oh no,
this was a different state senator.
Oh, okay.
Because Blumenthal becomes an actual senator.
Oh, okay. Well, Blumenthal fucking was talking shit, saying that he should go to prison. Meanwhile, he was at the first game.
Yeah,
like
of course.
These fucking politicians.
He doesn't know any better. That guy does whatever he wants.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the state senator.
Then this other.
Jesus Christ, dude!
You're
the only one with fucking notes, and you can't even get them right.
Maybe you should make some fucking notes. This podcast sucks.
This podcast fucking sucks. This podcast blows, dude.
Should we just talk about our lives?
No.
What are we doing?
This podcast sucks.
Dude, we
Keep
suck,
going.
dude. We fucking suck, dude.
Keep going, dude. I'm going to fucking punch you in the head.
Fucking just don't hit my receding hairline. Hit me where I have hair.
I want to see a vagina in the light.
It looks like fucking Tommy Papasallo.
It's all bald.
Oh, man, we should just get into real estate. Anyways, the state senator caught a stray because he hired fucking Jimmy. He wanted fucking some guy to beat up his granddaughter's
he has Jimmy Galante.
husband.
Yeah, the guy, they put a wire on the the mascot.
Yeah.
The mascot. Who turned out to
Scrappy.
be Scrappy.
Who was also the head of,
Yeah.
had a really good, job at the garbage place,
Yeah.
but it was also Scrappy.
Yeah, he was just essentially Jimmy's right hand man, and he was also that's so funny. All right, you ready? We're gonna role play.
All right. Who am I?
Okay, you're Jimmy,
Okay.
and I'm your underboss. Okay, and you're proposing
Oh, yeah.
that
So I love what you're doing
you're proposing
Yeah.
that I become the
Yeah, no, I know.
Okay, you ready?
to become Scrappy. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
So I love what you're doing at the trash company. I think you're doing a bang-up job.
Yeah, thanks, boss. Appreciate it.
I mean, you're
Yeah.
a hard worker. You seem to care about your coworkers.
Yeah, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Irene in reception. Oh, come
Yeah,
on.
she's fun.
Yeah,
she is
that's
fun.
that stays between us. I thought
She's
this
got
was
good tits. That's why I hired her.
Okay, cool. Just making sure this is between friends.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna tell Irene.
All right, because
Happy-
I don't know how much I like her yet.
So I was thinking about giving you a raise.
All right.
You're
Keep
doing a
talking.
great job.
Keep talking.
You made 70,000 last year. We were thinking about instead of the raise though.
Okay.
I feel like it's similar. We would love for you to be the mascot, Scrappy,
The mascot.
for the hockey team that I bought for my 17-year-old son, who I know you have to call him boss and lick his bottom of his shoes, but I don't know. We think you do a great job. You're muscular. You're the most athletic guy at the team. How do you feel about this?
Wow.
You seem stunned.
I'm fucking honored. This is something I've wanted to do my whole life.
Fucking new.
I've had posters up on my wall.
Of other mascots.
Philly Fanatic. The chicken from the Astros team.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I've always wanted to express myself while being in a suit.
Damn, dude.
That you would give this to me, this honor. I would work for fucking free. I'll work for free. The best fucking boss in the world.
Oh, fuck, dude. I don't know.
I won't let you down.
The hat's right there.
I won't let you down, Pops.
Uniform's right there, dude. Just
I love you.
stop talking. Put on the uniform.
Okay.
Just head to the stadium.
All right, cool.
We got you a convertible, so you can. Got you a convertible, so you can wear it while you drive.
Can I take it home?
No, you
Can I
couldn't.
take I can't take the costume home?
I don't trust it in your
How am I going to
studio
practice?
apartment. Huh?
How am I going to practice?
Look. This podcast sucks. This is terrible.
Podcast sucks.
Dude, we suck, dude. We're pretty good on stage, though, dude. Come check us out. Should we rename it This Podcast Sucks? Maybe are we too niche?
No, dude.
All right.
We need to do it. I'm sweating.
Oh, man.
Sweating so bad.
You know what? It's not that bad.
No, this podcast rules. I love this podcast.
I do too. It's fucking.
This-
I don't think we'll ever even put it on YouTube.
No, we're going to put it on YouTube today. Putting it on today.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I am. I brought my laptop. We're going to put it on.
All right, so they indict AJ. Oh, they were going to indict AJ. His father took a plea, got 87. I like that he was like, I got it, 87 months. He didn't say it in years.
No.
It's like a baby, you know?
He takes life one day at a time.
And then the lady, I was like doing the calculation. She's like, he got 7.5 years. I was like, yeah. I don't know. Anyhow, and then his son, AJ, hockey team, because it was getting money from the fucking trash company.
Yeah.
Can't fucking done.
One season.
One
in
and
out,
done.
One and done, which I think is probably for the best.
It makes it way more romantic.
Yeah, way more romantic.
And then AJ just starts driving a truck, just like fucking like.
Yeah, driving a truck, has a regular job, but then becomes an entrepreneur on his own with his own boxing club.
Sure, he
puts
got that
up
money from Jimmy though. Let's be
I'm
honest.
sure, dude.
That's a lot of equipment in there.
Yeah, he in the documentary he goes like, something that's weird is like I've never had any opportunities that like didn't come from my dad.
Yeah,
It's like, yeah, you think?
dude.
That just Jesus. This podcast rules, dude. I love this.
Next
podcast.
time, put the mic towards your
To-
ass.
to
Dude, that
my
vibration was insane. I love too because like my chairs, I got them on Amazon. They're like preschool chairs, and it fucking a fart really fucking vibrates off that shit. Anyhow, so yeah. So anyhow,
dude, we're so silly.
they end up fucking. That's it, pretty much. He becomes a boxing promoter, and then years later, he could finally like be like, "I love the Trashers."
Yeah, dad gets out of prison. They're big happy family again.
I wonder what the dad does for money. Like after you fucking go to jail for that long, you come back out and
I think you have to, as an Italian American, start a pizza place.
That's
I think that's probably the goal.
yeah.
Pizza like you got to do something and like all those guys know, like nightlife, entertainment, pizza, like restaurants, service industry. That's the kind of guy that's gonna like give you the handshake and go, "How's he doing in school? Good?
He's doing good.
All right. Well, hey, look, we just got a new chef in here. If he's not too good, you gotta let me know. All right, but I think you're gonna love him."
And then you walk out with your son. And you're like, you have no idea who that man is.
And you're like, "Yeah."
I know he makes pepperoni pizza with pineapple now, but he used to fucking murder my best friend. That guy was awesome.
Yeah, he's the best.
He was the best, dude.
Yeah, don't ask about it or look him in the eye.
Don't look him in the eye. I know you're thinking that guy's a pussy because he just cuts up pizza now.
Yeah, he also wears the trasher. Still wears the trasher costume.
Dude, The Rock was at his kid's birthday. The fucking-
I couldn't get tickets.
I couldn't get tickets. Well, they wouldn't let me in the party. But now look who's making fucking pizza. I'm just kidding, Jimmy. I'm just kidding.
I'm
Jimmy.
just kidding. I'm telling him nothing. I'm telling you, I'm saying he needs to do better in school.
What's that? What's that? Nothing, Jimmy.
Nothing.
Nothing, Jimmy.
Nothing.
I love you, Jimmy. Fucking love you. Dude, I would get killed so quick in the mob.
And Dan,
Just if I was in the mob, like I would fuck up somehow so easily.
what would you do?
I would talk shit about someone behind their back.
Oh, yeah, just talking shit
Literally,
about someone
Jimmy.
who like everybody likes.
I would talk shit about the mob boss. I'd be like, dude, the mob boss is fucking it.
I think I could do a better job, to be honest.
As a mob boss?
No, that's what you would say.
Oh, yeah. I would just be like, dude, he's just fucking...
He's just- he's
I'd
kinda
bring up
mean.
shit I'd learned in therapy about him.
Oh.
you know?
Mob boss using therapy language.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be. I would saying how the mob boss needs therapy.
Oh, he's a narcissist. He's such
Yeah.
a narcissist. Yeah, you could
I mean, I
he's a
guess it's just
narcissist.
Sopranos now. We're just describing. He ends up at therapy.
Yeah. All right, what do you give this documentary? It was a JV, varsity, or freshman?
Oh, I think it's a varsity.
I think it's a varsity as well. I think this was a fucking fantastic doc. Because I'm also biased. I'm a hockey guy, but this story is so insane, and I also like how this documentary was something that kind of gained steam and momentum and popularity on its own, and like everybody had just like forgotten about it, like it wasn't a big deal, and then everyone was like, "What the fuck?" I mean, also, whenever you can incorporate the mafia into stuff, very fun. And I think I like the old hockey footage, and it's just insane. I mean, I definitely think it's a step up from our Jake Paul documentary.
I think it's interesting because Jimmy said just enough where you didn't hate him. He wasn't like cocky about being a mob boss. You know what I mean? Like he never bragged. And I think like when we watch like Bishop Sycamore, or you watch some of these characters that are like very like, yeah, you fucking hate him more than this guy who actually was murdering people. You know what I mean? We're like, Jimmy's kind of cool.
He's kind of the man.
Yeah, it's fucking. We're so dumb. You know what I mean? Like we're just like Jimmy's actually fucking. When you
get to know him. Well, dude, like at the end of the documentary, I mean, T-Bone was just like, I would die for that man.
Yeah, and I'd die for T-Bone.
Yeah, and then he got both bald guys on his side towards the end of the documentary.
I know, and Jimmy had great hair.
Yeah,
That's probably
really
why
good hair.
That's probably why I love him.
And he was like, "Hey, Jimmy, you think I could like get my weekly rub hand through the hair?" He goes, "Nah, not this week,
Not
T-Bone.
today. Not this week. Not ever.
Not ever." All right, that's the podcast. This podcast is awesome. This is the best podcast ever.
I mean, it's like I don't even know what our podcast is.
I love it, dude. I think it's perfect.
I think it's fun. I
think
think
it's-
people.
I
I
think
think
it's
there's gonna
perfect.
be 9 dudes that love sports.
Yeah.
and they're gonna fucking hate us. It's gonna be great. We suck.
Dude, this podcast.
Sucks, dude. This podcast is so terrible. Anyways, you can find me at Helium in Portland, October 19th. I'm headlining. Come check it out because that show's going to fucking suck. Where are you going to suck?
I'm going to suck it up. I'm going to literally eat eggs, dude, in fucking Houston, October 19th as well. That's a Thursday. Please get tickets. Oh, my God.
You're going to Houston for one night?
Yeah, I'm doing a one-nighter at the Riot.
Oh, yeah.
The Riot.
That's in Houston.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that. If you live in California or live in L.A., Manhattan Beach, every Friday, the Beers on the Beach comedy show. And yeah, just follow us on Instagram. I don't know, we'll probably create like an Instagram page for this, or maybe we won't. I don't care. Or we just fucking, I don't know, fuck around.
Yeah.
But anyway, definitely
like and subscribe.
Definitely like and subscribe. Leave a good review. If you leave a fucking hilarious review, 5 stars, and then trashing us and saying why the podcast sucks, we will post it on our social media.
Yeah.
Just leave 5 stars and say why it sucks.
The meaner, the better.
Yeah. Actually, you can personal attacks, whatever you want.
Just don't go after my hair. Stay away from my hair.
Bye.
Wait.
Oh my God! Turn on the AC. I'm fucking dying.